Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today I have for you guys a replay featuring the T-62A. And this was a little bit of a rush together video because I'm going out right now to finish filming the World of Tanks show, and then I have a lot of editing to do and all that other stuff because I need to get it done for Christmas so that I can have a trailer for Christmas. Now, I don't know when the set launch date of the full video is going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be around, I think we were talking about January 19th, I think, or 20th? It's a Saturday. I think that's January 19th. Let's see. It is 19th or January 12th, just depending. But anyway, getting back into this game. We are playing the T-62A. This was back before we had it 3 marked, and I decided to pull it out once. I'm playing with Lone Killer, the supporter of the channel and a friend of Nightmare and of myself. He's the guy I had the recruitment video, made the recruitment video with, or for HN. So, that's who we're playing with right now. And we're in the T-62A. I had to put the tank down after this game though because the mark skyrocketed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to 3-mark this on stream. And so I had to put the tank away. But this is the game. It's pretty good at first, but then you're going to see the end of the game. I really just threw what was a great game. I threw what could have been a monster game to be just a great game because of the ending. And you're going to see that in the end, unfortunately. But, you know, until then, we're kind of just creeping up slowly but surely because they kind of just neglected this whole middle area. And so I've just been missing my shots on 50Bs because I can't aim for the life of me. And just creeping up. That's what I've been doing in this T-62A. Just paying attention, you know. Just recognize gaps and defenses. And that's what we've done, myself and Lone Killer. We recognize everybody's pretty much spotted on the enemy team, and nobody's covering this side. So let's just go and kill things. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to cut in here and hopefully find some shots. Put a shell on that guy. Only damages tracks. But now we're going to aim this one manually right at his drive wheel, hopefully. No, we missed his drive wheel, but it's okay. We've still got the back of his tank. I'm pulling back in case he fires at me. And we should finish him off here, and he goes down. And now we're going to be aiming up some shots on this M103, aiming up at his tracks, and unable to blow his tracks off, but this next shot hopefully will. If he stands still, he is. It doesn't even matter if we track him or not, because he's just standing there. And once again, we don't seem to track him according to Eagle Eye. He is a legend. Instead, we're going to switch our attention to the E3, because that's more important to kill, especially, like, oof, that thing's scary. Especially if he turns around, I don't want to fight that. Put that one in his tracks and his engine. Now he's going to choose, but here comes a 5120. No, we're going to put another shell into this guy, and then we're going to turn for the 5120, because here he comes. And this is what I love about the T-62A over the other Soviet mediums, and that is its ability to just hug tanks because of its turret. Something a T-6 or a 140 can't do, because E100 suits us in the back, that's okay, because something like an E100, you're going to see this engagement. This is one of my favorite engagements with this tank. We tracked the E100. We are at half health, and he's got the smaller gun. He's going to get another shot into us here. But that's pretty much it, because the T-62A, look where the E100's gun is when he points it at a turret. Because he's auto-locking. If I'm in a 140, that's overmatched at the top of my roof of my turret. Not in the T-62A. As you can see, he just bounces off. And that's what makes this tank so good. This is probably the best tank to 1v1 someone in a game. Like, insanely good. You can 1v1 any heavy tank pretty much and just annihilate them. And it works well against the mediums too. If you get close to a 140, you know, the 140 might be able to shoot you because it's lower profile. So against other Soviet mediums, maybe not so much. But against tanks like a Patton or a T-62A, you can face hug them, you can side hug them, and you can just decimate people. It's really an insane tank to use. And as you can see, the C-100, since we penned him, has not damaged us at all, other than a couple ram damages. We were at 600 health. He was at full health, and he has yet to do damage to us since the initial shot he put into us. And we finish him off, and he goes down. But this is definitely by far one of the greatest 1v1 tanks in the game. You can just 1 versus 1 anyone you want. Death Stars, not T-62As, heavy tanks, Jaegers, turretless tank destroyers obviously are pretty easy, but like E-75s, you can 1v1 easy peasy. Speaking of which, we shoot the E-75's gun there instead of the Jaeger because magic. And then we put a shell into his lower plate. And now we're going to try to find a shot into this Jaeger. I don't think we're going to be able to, so instead, we're going to turn our attention to the IS-7 on our left. And now you're just going to see, some of these were definitely me. Like this That one I didn't lead him enough. He pulled forward. We shot the back of his tank at an extreme angle. This one, I tried to track him and we missed the tracks. And then you're gonna see something magical, and it's called IS-7 Space Armor. Like, it's really magical. It really is. We couldn't get our gun down there, guys. 5 degrees of gun depression. So maybe 1v1ing an IS-7 isn't the best thing for this tank, though you could probably hug its rear. But as you can see, look, I can't get my gun down. I have to shoot him in the space armor, and I can't go through the space armor. And so once again, we do no damage. And finally, we get a penetration because we're able to get our gun low enough down because we pull far enough back, and we finish him off. And we missed out on about 1,000 more damage because we could not get our gun down, and we're aiming like little potatoes we were. But anyway, that's the game in T-62A, and I just wanted to show it off because it's what I think to be the best 1v1 tank in the game. A lot of people ask me 140 or T-62A. I personally prefer the T-62A. I think the 140 is a little bit overrated, and I really enjoy my T-62A, especially for engagements like that against the E-100. You lose 5 kilometers an hour, and you lose 1 degree of gun depression, but you gain just that durability that the 140 just doesn't have, and the accuracy. I mean, it's 0.01 better accuracy, but you know, sometimes it makes a difference. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please tap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out GotADingy and Space Bandit's YouTube. Links in the description, and I will see you guys all later. Take care, and peace out.